Well done. Again, to those who didn't watch the previous video, well done, you survived 2023. However, 2024 comes with a lot of challenges. And if you're one of those people that want to go off grid and you want to do things solo and you want to start something new in another country away from developed countries, you have to keep a few things in mind. First of all, you need to understand the language. You need to be able to integrate very quickly. Even myself, I'm still limited with speaking Spanish. Verbal dyslexia kicks in and it's a tongue twister, but I'll get there. I'm getting there. But my understanding of the language has improved. I understand a lot. And surround yourself with people you can trust that can help you along your way as you learn a language. You get to know the geography, the politics, everything that you need to know. You need to know. Besides doing your homework on where you want to go, you also need to become a MacGyver in all aspects. My formal qualifications is far from what I am doing now. But over the years, I've done many courses, I've done many projects with other people that I've learned from. I learned how to do electricity, I learned how to do plumbing, building, plastering, you name it, I can do it. Why do I have all of these skills? Because I knew it's a necessity to learn. I was never good with tools or anything like that. Now I am a walking genius. And the basics you need to know. Especially in Paraguay, for instance, electricians and plumbers and those kind of things, they're not really qualified. And even Susie and us, when we were starting the renovations on our home and the guest house, I had to rewire the house. I had to do a lot of plumbing, changing of pipes and things like that. This is things that's plumbers and these kind of things. Besides doing it yourself, you save a fortune. You also get to understand your home, what you are doing, you know exactly what is what, these kind of things. But you need to get the foundational skills on DIY under the belt. And in Paraguay, red is not always alive. Follow the wires. Even me, I got shocked a few times because this house, a red wire is not necessarily alive or anything like that, but you have to just figure it out as you go. But get to know things, do things yourself. You know, you'll be surprised what you can do. When you let go of the fear and anxiety of, oh my God, I'm going to do something unusual, like even welding. I've become a phenomenal welder. And I never welded before in my life. Now, besides my triumphant achievements, let me tell you, it came with a few shocking experiences along the way. And that is the thing. You're going to learn. You have to think on your feet all the time. Paraguay is truly a beautiful country to live in. It is not for the weak at heart because it's extremely hot. Communications is a little bit different. Guarani is a big factor in the language, so you need to understand Guarani, what it's about. It is hot. If you're going to surround yourself with focusing on just politics and what's going on around the world, you're never going to move forward because you keep on holding back. Since I've been in Paraguay, I don't watch the news, I don't follow the news. I have completely cut myself off from all of it. I am off-grid as a matter of fact, in many ways. Irrelevante if Susie and I have a guest house here in Asunción, we have the project in Itacorubi, and Paraguayati is where we are building the Camino Verde project. Which is about an hour and 10 minutes from Asunción. It is a further hour and 20 minutes to Itacorubi from there. Beautifully centralized places. But again, getting back to going off-grid, Paraguay is tough. There's not a lot of working opportunities. I see expats coming in here, people from all over the world with a little bit of pocket money, savings, and they think, oh, this 100,000 or 120,000 is going to take me a while. And before they know it, they bought a car, they bought something, and before you know it, they have nothing. But then they have no income, they have no way of generating income. They can't go and apply for a job because they don't speak the language. So, boom, there goes a plan. So, this is why Susie and I, for instance, have diversified our way of living. Besides the project and our products that we are launching and going out to the marketplace, we're also developing at the moment a couple of organic household products, which already is doing very well in the market. It's still very small scale because it's just Susie and I that's doing this at the moment, but the demand has shot through the roof. Our guest house is basically designed to accommodate foreigners that want to check out Paraguay, if it's worth it for them, if they want to get involved in the Camino Verde project, or if they just want to buy land and things like that. So think of Casa Astral, for instance, as a midway point. You can stay here for a month, all your meals get done, your laundry. We have airport pickups and drop-offs. We can help people with documentation, immigration. We can help you with advice, guide you to the right directions. Because I'm one of those people, I like to do things on the cheap. I like to do my own immigration, which I've done. I've done all my own things because I want to know how it works. So we can better help people. We have lawyers that we can deal with, that we trust. But the beautiful thing about staying with us in Casa Astral, besides the amazing food you're going to have and the lovely big garden, meeting Sally, our dog, and El Gato, Cirillo, the cat, you can relax. We are a very open-minded guest house. We are not judgmental. We like to relax. We invite people to be themselves, moderation obviously, and just enjoy Paraguay. We are literally not far from everything. We're up the road from the bus depot, the main bus depot of Asunción, where all the buses go from there. We are close enough to everything. And if you are thinking of coming to Paraguay and you want to stay with people that can speak English or Dutch or Spanish, Portuguese a little bit, so reach out, come and stay with us. We're pretty affordable. And these kind of things. But besides now as Casa Astral, let's get back to the point of going off grid. Just be prepared. You need to think out of the box. And if you can do something yourself, save the dinero, because eventually things run out. And that's why we have a broad spectrum of things that we are doing to generate income. We have our products, we have services, we have the guest house. These kind of things. You have to think outside the box. You have to think there is no limits. Paraguay is peaceful. There is some kind of bad areas, but that you get to know when you live here. We don't have tornadoes like some Bright Spark once mentioned. We don't have political unrest or dictatorship or anything like that. That's past tense. That's why it's now a republic. It's independent Paraguay. So people are very friendly. It's called the country Friends of Friends, if you know what that means. So Friends of Friends is basically you need to know people to get something. Even with us creating new organic household products, food products, and things like that, Susie and I are busy with that. Even between all of this, it's through a friend of a friend that you get a supplier for good bottles, for good organic produce at the moment, because we just got seedlings in so far in Asunción. So all our veggies and stuff is starting to come together, but it will take a couple of weeks, months, before we can be fully sustainable on our organic stuff. So again, Paraguay, a lot of things to offer. It is a beautiful country. Immigration is extremely easy. It's simple. It's easy to understand. Take a translator if you don't have. I use your Google Translate. That's how I did it. But you can do things. There's ways of doing things that's easier, less stress, less anxiety, and all of these kind of things. So be good, be cool, be amazing, all that hippie kind of jazz stuff to you and your family. And if you need questions answered, reach out. We have a website. You can reach us through humanityuniteinternational.com or caminoverdeparaguay.com. Reach us on info@caminoverde.com or anything like that. Send us a message. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're everywhere. We're not very active, and we know we are not on Google Maps except for the guest house. So yeah, reach out anytime. Keep it smart, keep shining, because inside you is greatness, and don't ever forget it.